Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. How's everybody doing here today? Hope life has been treating you well, and we have a job to do. But before that, let's try and get something good from the basic sensor crystal. There are very few good options for me to pull, but maybe we can land on one of them. Some extra 6 on Hyperion, not that he needs them, but fine. Not that he needs them. But not what we were after. But still. 70k, Titan shards. Still need to get these Titan shards. And last few Doombots. 250 units, 20k damage. Давай си сакать. I swear to God, my cat just threw the door open like he pays the bills. And where we're at here, still not far enough. Anything special new here? Absolutely not. Arcade unit store, but of course, I need to buy this. Okay, we're done. Oh, Mikos, how was the wedding? Wedding was amazing. I need to figure out what to do with my deck. Oh wait, I think I wanted to make some adjustments. I'm not entirely sure who though. Congratulations on your marriage, Kitty. Thank you, Alan. Do they revise refresh? Well, yeah, they do on like Thursdays. Lumberjacks I haven't used much. 1 second. Radiance. We need some of these, I think. Because I need sciencey catalysts. If I'm gonna rank 3 my leader finally. You know? Love all the wedding picks. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed them. There will be more soon, hopefully. Okay, so there's that. Also definitely get one more of these, so I can definitely take champion to rank 3. Can actually do another rank 3 there. I've seen the new objectives. I saw that they popped up, but what I didn't pay too much attention to them. I was thinking. Not for this meta, not for this. I need to rank up my Red Guardian, but not for this meta, I reckon. Do I rank up the leader? I guess I do. Oh, I need one more then. Who else I would like to rank up for this meta? Yeah, we should be back to regular streaming now. Who else is great in this meta? Can you show us ring? That's the ring. Okay, fine. Let's start with ranking up the leader. Or get one more of these. In the reward rank 3? Yes. Yes, he is. There's that. That's in case. Fine. I guess I use him often enough. Yeah, I do have Okoye's 7-star. And we have a rank 3 leader now. So, let's get into the BGs. I was on a bit of a tilt, but yeah, I think I need to adjust my deck a little bit. I think I'm not entirely sold on Count Nefaria this meta. No, Photon, Count, Spider-Man, all not awakened. Are any of them worth rank 4? Unawakened, the only one that I would consider is Spider-Woman. I mean, you still want to get Spider-Woman awakened and all that stuff, but if they're all unawakened and you can't awaken them, then only one of those I would consider is Spider-Woman. So Andy, congrats on the winning. Thank you. Thank you very much. There you go. There you go. Now I need to start thinking about honeymoon. Oh, did he? Okay. Hi, Shitty. What do you like about it, Devansh? What exactly do you like about it? Man, this guy's deck is stacked as fuck. But again. Do you think Mom will give us a chance to an extra Sonic Champ Selector token? I don't think so, no. Typically they do just the one. Most of the time it's just the one. Okay, works decently well against Crossbones. Leader is probably the best Crossbones counter. Sorry, Leader is the best Photon counter in this meta. I would reckon. This fight is also doable. Need be. I'm not a fan of that game mode at all. What are you big sad about, Kyle? This can prove to be useful. Let's easily get close by that. That's it. Okay, let's see how you help out later, maybe. I ranked for Red Skull a while back. I also have ranked up Jean Grey and Spider-Man in them. For token for Champ Selector. Why can't you get it? Online during first week, 9 minutes? Oh. Yeah, then you can only exchange them for 7-star shards. Which is not great. I'm still gonna get really wrecked in this match. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I mean, that's decent-ish, I suppose. But he's probably gonna finish full health. Going 49, finish C6, really. Oh, maybe it will. Do you live in London? No. I've been to London multiple times. I used to live in Manchester, but now I live in Latvia. How was your wedding? The wedding was awesome. Great, in fact. Enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it a whole lot. Yeah, I'm wrecked, regardless what I do. Now, he's got that Dark Phoenix. I knew it. Bitch. Why can't you just throw a heavy attack? It's only because she was slowest third without throwing heavy attack. Man, I could have had that fight for sure. Now I'm screwed. Now I'm just screwed. Round 3. No question asked about it. He's got Thanos. There's nothing I can place, and I'm really wrecked. Let's see. I mean, I do feel better using mine. It feels for smooth. It makes less. It kind of has my fingers get less stuck on a screen, so I do unintentional inputs less, I guess you could say. No, I have not finished all of it. I'm about halfway through Doom Cycle Shatter Mode thingy. Yeah, I'm still gonna die. Fine. That's fine, you can just die in peace. Yeah, I figured. I mean, yeah, he had me outdrafted there. If I had to give you the best god winning round 2, Photon was it. I kind of feel like I need to make the deck adjustment, but I don't have the exact champions they want to be using. Quite annoying. Can we summon Shatter Perm Contents or Poker? I don't want any of those two things to be in the game, to be honest, but whatever. Poker is perm content. That arcade isn't. Alright, I'm down in C6. Let's fix that. Let's fix that and pronto. And we got a Koya too. Shit, now we're in trouble. And that's... Is it doing that? I think still, but I believe so, yeah. Let's see how I tackle that. Using... What's up, MP? Going in the bush? Well, thank you. I am, you know, kind of out of it now after the wedding, so I'm sure I'll tilt down to like 300 points and then make a comeback, hopefully. Nah, okay, he played perfect. Fair enough. Viņš priecājās, ka tu esi mājās. Why did it happen like that? And I screwed up the finish a bit. But that's okay. Lai tu pati varētu iet, vai ne? Gan. Third poker event. Yeah, I put up like 30k points on there. Not much, but a wee bit. Oh wait, new poker event started as well, right? Oh. I need to restart as well, I guess. I don't think Monkey would be as good for a Koi here. Yeah, he did, Sonny. Absolutely did. Gentler domino, both Sig 20. Sig 20, I do gentle first. I mean, I have no choice here. I need to go with Thanos there. Let's see how we do. Fuck, I screwed up badly. Shit. Stupid Sinister. I hate Sinister, man. I mean, he's gonna beat me here unless he makes like a massive mistake. Probably. He probably beats me. Maybe not. Maybe Thanos is just that good. Photon's that good. Looks like he had an incident. Indeed it does. Still need to use some of the Elder's Marks. But let's lock the F in. Sonya's been here all the time. I have been here. Sonya's mad at you that you didn't came to visit her. You were meant to go and visit Sonya, and you did not. So in a typical ladylike fashion, she's giving you the cold shoulder. Ain't that right? I'm glad you had a good time, but I got 100 December at 99. Send you the cutoff. Oh, thanks, buddy. Oh, you're really going for the high evolutionary, aren't you, White Mommy? How many points do you cut? No, I mean, you can... That's fine. Thanks for sending it to me. White mom. Oh yeah, after this match I need to restart. Oof. Been crying a lot because he did not come to see me. That makes perfect sense. Can I share the score? I can. If you think that's appropriate. Ah, they shared White Mommy score before that. Anyway, spot 99 was 410,000. Old Mary Katie? No. I am young and married Katie. Uncle Katie? Yeah, I guess. Congrats on winning. Thank you, Toto. Whoa, 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 whoa. See what you did, James? Like, but, jeez. Jesus Christ. See what you have done, James. It's still entirely too much information, but that is entirely your fault, buddy. I might be screwed. I might be screwed. Alright, fuck it, do your worst. Let's see, Blade still has no freak. Oh yeah, I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Congrats on the wedding, thank you, Spirit Walk. Appreciate that. It was an awesome wedding. Okay, that was not cool. Still not cool, but okay. Should be better than he does, hopefully. I hope. Yep, there we go. Spider Lady doing her thing casually, minding her own business. Okay, go photon. So we all do. It's kind of like yesterday and today the weather is like very shit, especially today. So I'm super happy it wasn't like my wedding and the weather was so shit. Okay, so let's do this proper. And it could have been faster, but apparently it was still good enough. August champs. Yeah, I need to make that video still, though. Still got cold weather here in the morning. It's not cold, it's just rainy now. Welcome back. Thank you, Saber. Appreciate that. Alright, so. We got that little Dabarino in here. Let's move. Oh, wait. No. We need to restart this. See. We need to restart this. Da. Wolf is close, but I do think Wolf has kind of dropped out of it. Wolf is like fairly niche, for fairly niche metas under fairly specific situations. I love Wolf though. Congrats on wife. Thank you. Thank you. Come on then. Where are you at? Loading issues. But of course. Up T. Did you hear that T app, as in spill the tea, got doxed? Because it was basically an app made for ladies, where they could gossip about men. And men didn't like it, so they doxed them. Hey, this meta, it's too roster dependent. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this meta. I much prefer the previous one. He's extremely versatile, but in generic circumstances, unless the meta kind of narrows down the potential options drastically, he's too slow. That's kind of his problem. Like, he's one of the most versatile champions, but typically he's just a notch too slow. Which isn't an issue in like War and Quest and stuff like that. But it is an issue in like Battlegrounds where speed matters. And then, even, it's kind of like Ironheart. Like when nothing else works, and Ironheart does. Ironheart's like, you know, a great champion. As she's extremely versatile, similar to Wolf. But as long as the other options exist, Wolf isn't necessarily the go-to for anything in particular. You kind of get it? So, Mr. BD. I do like Wolf a lot though. I enjoy using him. And Isabel and the founder on that app had like a 6-month coding bootcamp or something. It was very easy to get into. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Oh, come on. Why is it so slow? Servers are cooked. I think the Legend title has been too easy to acquire for many years now, and it had lost all of its meaning very long time ago. Effectively since the first time they added it to like incursions or something like that. Because there have been like 3 or 4 instances when anybody with half a brain and a bit of effort could have obtained it. Now, again, if you hadn't played at those times, you might have missed out on it, and it is super important for you to get it, and you know, you still want it. Because it's not readily available anymore. But, yeah, Legends title has 0 meaning now. The only kind of like really important titles now are like War Champs and stuff like that, and like Mythic and Bastion. Individual ones, it's like Mythic and Bastion and Battlegrounds ones. Those are hard to get. And then, you know, Alliance War champ and stuff like that. But yeah, that's it. Legend style has very, very, very long ago lost its meaning. Well, I mean, again, Bastion, the guy who won the first Bastion title wasn't a whale, by the way. He just had saved up a shitload of crystals. But yeah, I mean, like, okay, Bastion is a paid title. I get that. Mythic title, I suppose, is the best one that you can get unless you're like a mega whale. Okay, let's restart it. Because, like, mythic titles, whenever they're made available, it's not about whaling per se. Like, I got my mythic title for clearing Necropolis as one of the 10 people to do that. First 10 people. Anything on Mysterium cut out will be for the season? I have no idea. I refer to Truth Comic for those. I wish I had it for last night. Well, you probably would have gotten it because the very, very last place guys were significantly slower. Banker doing a good Mythic. Banker doing a good Bastion. Maybe Mythic as well, but they got Bastion. Bastion is the rarest title in game. There's only like 5 or 10 of them. Mythics, there are like 30, 40, I think. Alright, thanks, Truth. So yeah, if you want to know about the cutoffs and cutoff estimations and stuff like that, follow Truth Comics channel. I'll drop a link to his channel in the chat. He does like the whole spreadsheet thing and stuff like that, and he kind of estimates them fairly accurately. So you can follow Truth for that. Veteran title, I mean, like, that's just longevity title. It's cool, it's good. Is it Kasano? No, I have not seen that yet, but I will make a video of it a bit later on. Come on, baby game. Baby game. Come on, you little baby. We can do it. We can pull together. We can log in. Let's log in together. Game seems to be down. Impossible. This game's never down. This game is never, ever, ever down. Reverse, everybody is getting reverse controls these days. The game is down only because we have no Gulag Master on the stream. I tried to warn you about it before, guys, but any stream with no Gulag Master has like 35% chance to crash the game. I'm just saying. I am just saying. MCOC down, game down. Oh, hold on.
Shut up and take my money.
Scott Block
Oh,
07 $4.99. To get the game back going, I'll be Gulag Master.
I see the game's gonna come back within like 10 minutes now.
Shut up and take my money.
Thank you very much, Scotty.
Scott de Groot, Lord_8bex 666, 50 South African.
Sounds
round.
like compensation time on
Gulag
top of
Master
everything
then,
else.
lol.
Sounds like compensation. Need more drinks, drop this MCOC and take whiskey. I mean, I actually have a shitload of booze left over. We need drunk Katie stream now. Do you guys want me to start drinking now? Really? Really? Do you really want me to start drinking? I don't think she's gonna be too happy about it. Oh, my dear wife. How about I randomly get drunk tonight? She said no, I'm not allowed to. Yeah. Ah, shit. See, she's threatening me now. Yeah, that's what I said. Stop so Nick. Thekiryu son now in Megaton. Those raging dragon BGs. No, it means yes. We can wait until she falls asleep. She's a sound sleeper. I mean, actually, I'd love to have a drink with you guys and just talk about wedding and stuff. I don't do weed though. Say hi? Will do. It only means you get to try hard. Yeah, I know. No means... I still remember this. I don't remember which movie this came
Shut
from.
up and take my money.
Yalza.
Yodes of $5. Is that 25% same like Instress Miss when she is invisible?
Thanks, Yalza, by the way. But, no, it was one stupid movie, and I think it was like Student Pretenti. Like, no means yes, yes means anal. And it was like a bunch of frat boys chanting it. Like, no means yes, yes means anal. Game's down right now. You really think so? Shitty comedy in the comment section if the game is broken. Well, that means they are good company because they compensate us and they'll compensate us again. An unknown error? Impossible. My phone must be malfunctioning. My phone must be malfunctioning because there are no errors in MCOC. Zanova, Neuroshocks daunted, stops Nick Fury second life, reverse controls. Solwark is just being a mean bitch. Okay. Big bald head though. Big shiny bald head though. Game's down? No. Cheers, cheers, buddy. We need more people saying the game's down. You are encouraging people to lie. The game is not down. You have issue with your device. All of you. Should invest in better phones. Damn it, lost arcade token because the game's down. Game is not down. What are you talking about? I went all weekend for the wedding live stream. Mando commentating. I mean, I would have had something of the sort, or at least some videos recorded properly, but James never arrived in the wedding, so I didn't have anybody to do that, really. Yeah, it's just the water break for the hamsters powering the game. Don't worry, it's chill. It's gonna be back right this second. Chill. Solwark chase. Top of the uni phone. The game's halfway up, exactly. The game is almost working right now. That's the way I prefer to look at it. The game is almost in working order. A little, you know, smoothing things out. August champions? I think they're fine. Half mast. Oof. Double beta. Loading screen similar. Passion of optimism. Oh my god. It's not optimism, it's reality. Now, I am willing to bet that 99.9% of the game is functioning perfectly. It's just a little bit of last pickup issue. OP. Not working for me too. I mean, like, parts of the game are working. We are loading in. It brings up the loading
Shut up
screen.
and take my money.
Round it up.
Round it up $5. Tip the balance.
Now, man är så ut now. Tip the balance, okay. I mean, no, I know the method. Okay, Smickers, what's the method? I do Zolo so I can bullseye rank 3. I mean, I do both eventually. Which one first? I'd probably do Zolo first. I know, maybe bullseye. I don't know. Hate the game for this reason. You do not mean that. Why do you keep saying things that you do not mean? You don't not hate the game. You're passionate about the game, which causes you all sorts of emotions, and that is how you know that you care. Like, if you didn't care, that would be the big problem. But as long as you're passionate, you do care, and the game brings you joy, and the game brings you sadness and anger and frustration, as it does with all of us. Hence, again, like, if you pull a great champion and you're emotionless, then you don't give a shit. Then, you know, you're over the game. As long as you are very happy pulling that champion, you know that you do care. As long as you're very happy winning some hard match or something like that, you do care. And you don't hate the game. You're just passionate about it. One way or another. Well, to be different minds, but fuck off, Andy. How did the wedding go? Wedding was amazing. Wedding was great. And top 6, nice, Harshit. Awesome. How many energy refills did that take? Lots of people say that MCOC like abusive relationship. That is true. But it's an abusive relationship where we get unload as well. Do you recommend buying Test on Basic from Radiance? Yeah, of course. That's what I mainly buy from Radiance. Test on Basic for Alpha. How am I today? I'm fantastic. I did show wedding photos in both of them. Okay, whilst we're waiting, do you want to see some more wedding photos? I know some of you have seen them like twice already. But whilst the game's down, I can show you. These are not the photos from the photographer, because we're still waiting for the inside, like the first small pack of it. And that's going to be at some point this week. And then within 2 months, we're going to get the proper photos. But I do have some wedding photos that other people took, like with their phones and stuff, that I can show you, if you want. Not many, but there are few. Should it please you? Ta-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so this is me on my way to pick up the bride. That's the bride after I have picked her up. She's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. There you go. That's, you know, because I knew we're not gonna get any food till like 6-7 p.m. And I knew that she gets very, very hungry. And she has a very strict eating schedule. So on my way to pick up the bride,
Shut up and take my money.
Harsh at 100 rupees. I think I spent 13k units, nearly that.
Jesus Christ. So, anyways, that's a lot of units, but
Tanrı direkt nereydi bizim?
Canadix.
Atvej.
Kas ir? Tu ieliki viņas Facebook arī kaut kā, ne? Šitās, ne?
Šitādas nav Facebook.
Tur nav tad neviens kailums. Kāds kailums? Tur tikai kājas. Nopietni teikt apvainosies? Okay, well, you cook. Anyways. Ta-da-da-dum. This coin has a bug. Wife heard you. Wife did hear me. She's like, you weren't meant to show these, but okay. Anyways, so these I downloaded later from the people that So this is the wedding cake. It's a very, very, very nice wedding cake. It was very delicious too. And then we had to play a game where he had to recognize me under like a rubber mask by touching my nose. That's like where the main celebration took place, when we were doing it inside. Like we were eating and stuff like that. We had like a DJ and stuff, and there was this lady singing. That's a selfie with Rosebud. He's from Germany. He came over for my wedding. Like I know him from MCOC as well. So most of the pictures are from him, so there's gonna be some scenery pictures in there as well. And there you go. That was when we were like playing a game, answering questions like who picks, you know, more fights with each other and stuff like that. There you go. And then this was like the guys' beer spot. They were having some beers while they were waiting for us and like playing some games and stuff. So that's, you know, just the wedding place, wedding venue in general. Those are the rest of the guys trying to, you know, she was blindfolded. She had to recognize me by my nose, basically. Again, that's, you know, us arriving basically there. That's, you know, the main party place as well. These are like people waiting for us. It was like a bit over 50 people. On one side it's mainly my relatives, and on the other side it's mainly hers. We did stop at the wheat field on our way there. Thank you, Planet.
Shut up and take my money.
Someone just confirmed about that.
Game
was never out.
449 rupees.
And yeah, so we kind of did like a photo shoot there in this wheat field. So the pictures are a bit muddled in. So that's, again, this was like the main hall basically where the wedding happened. It's also like a newlywed suite up there and stuff like that. So that's just, you know, the place. The celebration was effectively in this place, which isn't like in the middle of the forest. So we were just us, and we could, you know, be as loud as we want and stuff like that, and nobody was disturbing us. And that was very, very nice. Then, yeah. So it was a fairly big area, and like nobody else was there, just us. That's some more of that wheat field. I mean, probably we are. So this is just a view from my hometown. Because there's this wedding tradition where we need to go over 7 bridges, and we need to do all sorts of different tasks and stuff. And each, you know, different bridge, we had to do different tasks. So this is like taken off side of one of the bridges, and this is taken from the side of the other bridge. I actually grew up right next to this place. I grew up like 2-minute walk from there. It's like on the side of the castle where the homes start. And yeah, I have been there like a lot. But that's like right next to one of the bridges too, as is this, obviously. So this was at one of the roadblocks that, you know, our acquaintances who are not invited to the wedding but still know us decently well, they put roadblocks on for the wedding procession, and we effectively need to bribe them to get through. Thank you, Black Orange. And so, yeah, this was one of those roadblocks. There's like the maid of honor in the picture with that white sasha. That lady in the blue dress is the mom. It is a giant. I am fairly big. I am indeed. So here I was carrying her over the bridge. From his Latvian castle to Harry Doctor 2. So they picked the longest bridge, the biggest bridge for me to carry her over, but I did that. Of course I did. So this is again just one of the buildings nearby. I actually proposed near this building. And there you go. So again, this is a view from one of those bridges. That's when I put the ring on it, on her. That's when we're getting congratulated. And that's again one more of the bridges. That's her practicing the walk. At this bridge we put our lock on with our names and date initial. That's again one more of the traditions. So this was the wedding hall where the wedding took place. This was us like waiting for the ceremony to start. So that was us leaving after already having married. Yeah, she's absolutely gorgeous. She's extremely beautiful bride. This is me with my family. This is my brother's family right next to us. In the background, you can see my brother, my sister, my niece and her boyfriend, and my nephew. So there you go. This is still them practicing. This is just some views nearby. This is the first kiss. And these pictures they took whilst we were doing the 7 bridges. Some people came with us to watch that. And then other people already went to that party place, the one you saw at the beginning, and they had to do all sorts of different puzzles, tasks, and games, and they were split into teams. And so these are some of the pictures from when they were doing those, you know, geolocating things and stuff like that, and scoring points. But you can still see like the area nearby and stuff like that. Yeah, so it was very, very, very nice. So this is the best background stream ever. So these are pictures from the evening before the wedding from Edward as well. These are some views from the old town when I went to see him. So there are going to be some of those mixed in. So this is like in our capital where I went the evening before I got married to meet up with Rosebud. So they're kind of jumbled up a bit. So they're doing the tasks there. They're like, you know, my friends and, you know, well, the wedding guests. So this isn't like one of the traditional Latvian eating places, eateries. So that's Edward. Again, there's a very interesting story about these 3 homes that kind of tells the history of our city, because you can see in the first home, the white one that's in the middle, the windows are tiny up, and that's because there was a huge tax for windows and mirrors and glass in general. So they put the bottom floor windows like decent size and everything else was small. Then years later, it was still same family effectively that owned those buildings, and they kind of built extensions there. And then why the numbers on the windows? Oh, it's only on the middle ones because it says 1646. It's when the building was built. In our old town, we have buildings from 12th century, 12th, 13th century. Like there is that one church that I showed before. This year, this church, this one, is 800 years old. It was built in 1225. And so, you know, Riga itself is even older than that. Yeah. And yeah, so basically the tax got made less burdensome, so they were able to afford bigger windows in the next extension that they built, and the third extension they have normal sized windows because the tax was gone altogether. Anyways, so this is like me purchasing the bride, because when I arrive at her birthplace, basically at her the night before, she stays with her mom. And then in the morning I arrive and I have to purchase the bride. And I do that by accomplishing all the tasks and paying some money and haggling and stuff like that. And this was like after I had just purchased it. Like this was one of the things that I had to do there. There were like all sorts of different numbers on those flower petals, and I had to, you know, tell her what those numbers mean in Diane's life. And yeah, so then I had to draw her. This is the palace where the ceremony took place, called Rundala's Palace. This again, after I just acquired her. This is the palace gardens. This was the old town. This is still the old town. This is me negotiating with her mom. That's the photographer, and I had just effectively acquired her. And this is our first dance. Now, this video is very, very poor quality. I'm gonna get it a better one, but if you do want to see a better one, then yeah, you will have to wait. But you can kind of get what the first dance was here about. But yeah, this was our like first dance. This was like one of the more stressful moments of the day as well, because, you know, it wasn't particularly easy. That's not the best quality. So we did have a smoke machine and stuff too. It looked better. It looks better if you have a good quality video. Not an epic wake. That was not an epic wake, no. How much did I practice? We had 3 dance lessons of hour and a half each. The third one we effectively just went to show off the final result. So we had 2 dance lessons and we practiced some at home a bit as well. I can see from the video. What can you see? When I'm holding her up, you mean? You do know she's wearing like super. She's wearing platformed shoes. But that's fine. Like, I don't care what you think. Congratulations. Thank you. Game's back? Yeah. Load. We're getting back in there in a second. 1 sec. Where is the... I don't know how tall do you think I look there, for instance. And I'm not even fully straightened out. Not that, you know. You can come over and pull out a measuring tape, buddy. But that's fine. Just slouching, yeah, a bit. Many congratulations. Thank you. Thank you, Todori. Want you to pick me up like that. Only unblock management. Thank you, Rex. From Dr. H. Alright. The game is, in fact, not back up. At least not for me. It still says emergency maintenance. Raining on the wedding day? It was raining in the very morning. It was raining whilst we got married. But then the rest of the day it was a beautiful day. Sunshine. So it was raining in the morning time for like half an hour, 40 minutes, and then it was clear and sunny and very nice. Yes, we had rainbow as well in our wedding. See, who lied to me that the game's back up? Who lied to me? I mean, like, I want to play some more Balgons, but I mean, I hope we are getting compensation. Yes, we ought to. We ought to. I have my thoughts about Andrew. I don't have, like, very good player. That's all. Like, I don't think about other people much. You know, they do their thing. Like, a good player. That's about all, you know. The real name, if you don't mind. I'll say KT. The real name is Attis. You can call him, well, you can just say KT too. Come on. Game's out for 60 minutes. Bullshit. Why people asking about Andrew? I have no clue, buddy. Game's back up and running for me. Well, the game's not back up and not running for me. I don't not think about other people much. Okay, like, let me elaborate on that statement. I don't think about other people who I'm not close to much. No, what is your circle of care? Like, I care and think about my wife, my family, my friends, my acquaintances. And you is none of those things to me. So he occupies virtually non-existent place in my head, other than somebody who plays MCOC and, you know, uploads videos. But I can't say that I'm like a massive fan or something like that. So I just don't really think about him. And that's neither good or bad. You know, he could be the coolest guy for all I care. I don't have any personal conflict with him, nor I have some sort of personal familiarity to him or friendship bonds, you know. Wish him all the best in life, no more or less than any other person who I don't particularly know. Go back there. Yeah, I can do that. If somebody lies about game being up, smack him. Do you care about me? Oh yeah, I care about you, but of course I do. Who is your least favorite non-player in the community? Doesn't have to be a YouTuber. My least favorite. My least favorite. I don't think I have one. Like, there was one person long time ago who managed to get to a point that I disliked actively. At this point, you know, I don't really have a least favorite person. Like, most people think that I'm, like, you know, mean or bad or something like that, but I generally wish people the best, unless there's some sort of personal conflict there. And, you know, as long as, oh no, wait, there is one. There is one that I apparently do not tolerate much. Yeah. I just remembered. I mean, I'm sure that a lot of people talk mad shit about me for a multitude of reasons. Many of them on forums and stuff like that. But truth to be told, I don't give a shit about most of them. But there is one person that I remember being very hurtful about stuff on YouTube. For no goddamn reason. As in, like, I never actually interacted much with that person, but they were just like flat up hating on me. No, that goes without saying. It's not iLikeSkills. Like, he, you know, retired a long time ago. But no, there's one person currently uploading videos on YouTube and creating content that I would not ever want to interact with in game, in chats, or in any other capacity. I don't know if he's an officer, but he's in a well-known alliance. But again, I have no interest in, like, making a big deal out of it, so. Toxic game? I don't know who the fuck that is, buddy. No, it's not even Karate Mike. I have nothing particular against Karate Mike. Like, I think... But Roby's, where is my alliance, man? We don't beef. He came in here. No, it's not Karate Mike. Even if he talks shit to me, I don't really have anything, you know, particularly bad about him. But it is from that alliance, though. I believe it is. He's either in For Loki or SGA1, I think. But yeah, I do think Dorky Dave's and Karate Mike's live streams are cringe as fuck. But that's more so, I think, have to come from, you know, what they're told to do rather than who they are. I'm going to be release date. BG. I have nothing bad to say about BG either. Intoxicated Gamer? No, I pop in Intoxicated Gamer's streams a lot. We're kind of chill. Is Stealer? No, it's not Stealer. Is it Clown? I'm quite sure Clown hates me, but no, it's not Clown. I don't know what I have done to him though, but whatever. Yusafa? Absolutely not, buddy. I think Yusafa is chill as fuck. Idlest? Yeah, Idlest hasn't been playing for such a long time. Come on. Can you play? I don't know. No shit about Idlest. Yeah, I actually like the guy. So it was very cool, yeah. Bro, that's all the create and support Loki. Really? 1 second. Let me double check. I think it was him. Da 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 da. For 1 second. Oh, he's not in for Loki. In that case, I think he might have been at one point, but he now is not. He's in a different well-known line. There are like 2 alliances that are heavily associated with Kabam. He's in the other one. It's not sci-fi, absolutely not. Pause before you say, but that's my favorite one. Thank you. Hello, what's up, Jesus? Give us a clue. DDoS, he's rapping now. No, it's, I mean, like, I don't watch him, but I actually had good relationship with Yeet previously. But again, I have no intention of, like, stirring up drama there, so I'm not gonna say who it is. I do remember Atomics, yes. He got a while back in like a massive car crash accident or something like that, didn't he? Oh, this kind of sucks. Tricky to say who it is? What do you mean tricky? I have no idea what you're trying to go for there. How many points am I at the moment? 400 something. 400 and a few. Games are gonna start soon. Yeah. But it depends how bad the joke is. He quit the game before he got in the accident though, I'm quite sure. I like when Brutal was making videos. The one? No, I don't remember him. I guess I'm done streaming for today, which kind of sucks. I guess it kind of sucks. That is not great. Okay, the game's not up in 5 minutes. I'm done. Only fun stream now. I doubt that many people will like that. Really hating Alex attacked you. One of those ones. I mean, I wasn't a big fan of all that drama either, buddy. Confused how I can't connect because it's probably different servers. Come on. Probably your biggest fan. Ooh, I like. Oh, that was like one unpleasant person. I'll characterize it like that. There's one extremely unpleasant person. Oh, I think Slayer of Gods is Einlach. Otherwise. Alright, Slayer of Gods, I don't think I think we barely have interacted, but you can immediately tell that Slayer of Gods and I are completely different people. It's completely different values, and therefore I just kind of try to stay away from things. I think he like banned me on Twitter as well. Without like somebody like asked me a question and I answered on Twitter. It was about the Pride Month, and I effectively said like I'm not a fan of it or something along those lines, and he just immediately randomly banned me on Twitter. I am blocked in. He blocks a lot of people, so here. That was an obsession. That was quite a... But again, like, also to be clear, I know zero of my issues there is of who he is. It's the behavior. I don't, it's like, I don't myself. I mean, like, the whole Pride thing in general, it's so much kind of US thing and, you know, some other Western, you know, developed countries. And most of the world looks at it wildly differently, for better or worse. But for instance, you know, like, the whole Pride thing, what's the best way to put it? Like, try that in any, you know, Muslim country, or try that in China. And I hate that online you're kind of being judged by the standards of US morals and US kind of like viewpoints. No, it's not Pride Month now. I'm just happened to mention it. I am a big Pride supporter. I mean, that's fine. Like, you can love it. Like, I'm not. It's not like I'm hating on it, but I don't like it shoved in my face, for instance. Try that and I don't. Exactly. But thing is, like, I don't want to see it. Like, when it happens. Like, as far as I'm concerned, it's like, you care for it, you enjoy it, stuff like that. I just don't think it needs to be shoved in, you know, every video game, every online platform, put in people's face and stuff like that. Especially because Pride in general is innately kind of like sexualized thing these days. And just subscribe, thank you. And I don't like it. I don't like it on personal level, because I don't like sexualization in public where it's not asked for in general, be that straight or homosexual. Like, you know, I don't like to see straight people kissing in public, like sitting on benches and stuff like that. And Latvia in general, and most Latvian people are fairly conservative, and we don't generally like that. And we, you know, and the same goes for the alphabet people. And the entire thing about Pride has been made into sexualization of that, and, you know, celebration, which, again, if you want to do that, that's fine, but I by no means want to attend, celebrate it, or, you know, publicize it and stuff like that. Definitely don't want it to be exposed to children. That's where I'm at. Like, you're gay, you're gay. I mean, like, go have your fun. It's like, I don't need to see all the leather fetish gear and shit like that to be like, okay, you know, do your thing. Anyways, one point, they're showing it in people's face. I really don't care what you do in your own privacy, but try not to push it. Well, exactly. Like, there are, like, you know, these sex conventions and stuff like that. It's like, go do that. Don't make it march through the streets. That's about it. Like, I genuinely don't care, you know, what you do. I care it at the point it starts, you know, getting exposed to me. I think this looked branded just for a while. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, they tried to put that in curriculums in Latvia as well, but that shit got shut down so fast, because they secretly changed some of the curriculum in the schools, and as soon as people noticed, it got immediately tossed out with a huge public outrage. That shit was not gonna fly in Latvia. Oh, there you go. The game's done. So, we have another 2-3 minutes of mindless game button smashing, and then I guess I'm gonna leave. But again, it's much more a different culture type thing, and different values. Like, again, Latvia as a country is a lot more conservative and traditional than many of the European countries or US and Canada and stuff. So, to me and my sensibilities, much of the stuff that is coming out from there is wild and immoral from my point of view. That's good. There you go. And again, none of this is really coming from some sort of place of hatred or fear or stuff like that. It's just a different worldview. Hello, Latvia more now? Yeah, in Latvia, kind of like the feminism is virtually non-existent, for instance. You know, some teens try it out, but as soon as they, you know, reach mid-20s to 30s, they kind of quickly grow out of it. Like in Latvia, what's the best way to put it? Like if Diana is cleaning and I try to help, she tells me to fuck off and I'm gonna do it wrong. And she tells me to, you know, go out and do something else or, you know, watch a movie. Because otherwise she would have to do it twice. You know, I still try, like, there are things that I do, like, you know, the rubbish and, you know, sometimes I wash dishes and stuff like that, but when it comes to general cleaning stuff, I'm not allowed to get near that, because she does it right, I don't, not to her liking, and she doesn't mind doing it. Same thing about cooking food, like, you know, that's her thing. And I'm not expected to do that. You know, I do make breakfast now and then, but that's about it. And but that's the best thing to say. When Sith Supreme and his brother was over here, we were kind of like joking about lady firefighters. And all of the ladies were throwing in jokes about how stupid thing it is for a lady to become a firefighter. That, you know, it makes no sense and stuff like that. And my moms were joking about it, and they're like, you know, having a good laugh about that stuff. Whereas, like, how are you expected to carry out a grown man from a burning building, for instance? I think it's like, and you know, the ladies here are significantly more traditional than in the States, and you know, so are the men, and gender roles still exist. Okay, so I think that is it. I really want to visit Latvia, and just seeing the photos, I'm very keen. Well, you should. It's a very beautiful place. They fighters are tough as nails, is how we got good chicks and how we raised on 5 generations of khun. Again, like, I can see, you know, a very, very exceptional, strong, big lady being a firefighter and being good at it. But in here, that would never be kind of like encouraged. Is fat activism even a thing? No. Like, that's another thing Sith Supreme and Chris said here, like, you know, fat people and stuff like that, you know, would try to sue everything around here. But in Latvia, we don't do bigger chairs just because some people are fat. In Latvia, we don't give a shit. If we look at it as, if you're fat, it's your own fucking fault. And not a single fat person has sued a single business in Latvia for, like, lack of service or access or shit like that. Because in here, that's just not a thing. The way we look at things is like, if you're fat, it's your own goddamn fault. You get fat, you get fit. And I'm 700 pounds, that's fine. It's like, good for you if you like to live that way. You, in my opinion, you're killing yourself. But you know, you live your life. I'm not here to judge you, but don't expect me to accommodate you. Don't expect me to make, you know, special exceptions for you, type of thing. What population is Latvia? What do you mean what population? Oh, how big? Like it's around 2 million people. It's a very small country. Can you say the game's up and running? Very good. There's market force coming low as well. No, like again, like no judge would take you seriously. As in, like, you would never ever even win any case for that. Like, they wouldn't file those things for you here. If you sit on a chair and you break a chair in a restaurant, you own that restaurant some money for a broken chair. Not a lawsuit for them not accommodating you. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I waited as much as I could, I guess. Anyway, 256. How tall are you, 256? Because you're not that much heavier than I am. I am like 200 and... I'm like 235, something like that. You're not, you know, that's not too bad. You don't have that much to go down. So am I? I'm 6'4", 6'5". I'm 6'4", with 6'5" shoes. There you go. That's my punch machine. It's actually quite decent, but I don't remember the best one that I have done. I know that I do quite well. Typically in my friend company, it is the higher one. Can you dunk? I used to be able to in high school. I probably can't right now, but in high school and straight after that, I could, yes. That was like fun because there was like me and one more guy that could dunk. And because of that, they always separated us in different teams, and we were just kind of like taking turns for runs and dunking. Okay, anyways, I'll get going. Then fucking light. No, it's more like... Fuck off, James. Alright, anyways. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hello there, guys.